Hello, everybody. So I want to just quickly give a big shout out to a guy called Ross. I've put you down in the bottom in the comments, and I think that you identify a really important issue. Sadly, over the weekend, I think it was, or last week, one of the football players collapsed, and a lot of people on LinkedIn, sadly, uh, have used images from the wife that's been, really sad and distraught, a traumatic experience. And I agree with you, Ross, that we shouldn't be using those kind of materials, images, and in our thought leadership in terms of saying, right, okay, this is leadership in emotional intelligence. Um, we do need to be very careful about what content we put on LinkedIn or any other platform um, where someone has gone through stress, anxiety, or a traumatic experience, especially if it's a high sporting game like the Euros, and more importantly, the humanistic perspective. So it was very sad to see those, images and that person go through, the poor wife. As professionals, we in content strategy, think about your brand values, think about what you're putting out, try to come up with original video content is much better than just trying to put out different posts about stuff that's happened in the media. And, I call it you jump on a bandwagon, but it gets even worse when, as Ross has said, when it's about leadership, emotional intelligence, you're trying to use that content to your advantage. It's poor leadership that on its own. So let's be careful about what content we're putting on the platform, because it is a professional network. Sometimes I might share articles from McKinsey about the industry, which is fine. Original video content, my podcast, which is absolutely fine. And I would encourage all professionals to do that because it is a great platform, and it'd be so sad to see, more posts like Josh is mentioning, where people are just posting up stuff where someone's gone through trauma, and using that post as an advantage to try and leverage up on leadership or emotional intelligence. So I hope this, short little video is, useful. But sometimes in life, especially me as a thought leader, sometimes it is about speaking up in a professional way. I've been able to grow my personal brand and my thought leadership on this great platform. And I wouldn't want it to be, there are lots of people that post content that they shouldn't. But I think the events that happened last week, we need to respect, the individuals concerned, the football club, the wife, and anybody that's gone through trauma. Let's not use it as, unless that person decides to put their own post, like I do, share my own personal experiences to help people, that's a different story. So let's be professional. Let's adhere to the platform rules. Sometimes I think LinkedIn himself find it very difficult to remove posts because it's a very sensitive situation when you're trying to be sensitive around different faiths and people posting. Hate crime is gone up around different platforms. It's very difficult to master because there's a lot of people on the platform posting a lot of content. So the best we can do to help the LinkedIn staff and the community and everybody is be professional, think about what we're posting, and if we stick to those basic rules, I think we're going to create a much better platform, because the platform is designed, is content created that we put out and what we watch. So obviously you've got the sales part of the platform, LinkedIn Learning, which is great. But more importantly, the posts that we put out, let's just be mindful. And sometimes I've got to be careful what posts I put out, because I'm a former teacher and I'm very sensitive around children and everybody and all the posts that I do, because they are sensitive in nature, and the idea is to help people, and we don't want to upset people that have gone through trauma. So that's really important. So thanks for watching, short video. Thanks again to Ross, if I've got your name right. Well done for recognizing that. I support you and I support LinkedIn on putting out good content, and keeping in mind that we shouldn't if someone's gone for a bad experience in the media or anywhere, let's just not, cross-reference that without permission at least, okay, but let's be mindful, okay. I haven't seen posts like this, I'll be honest. I know they're up there. I will have a look, but let's be mindful about what we're posting. Let's be professional. Thank you so much.